What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kahuna Silver right here on YouTube. Pokemon Sword and Shield is coming out next week. I can't believe it. The time is here, and the games have leaked. I wasn't trying to be funny there or nothing like that. I'm not a funny person, trust me. And I just want to go ahead and discuss this whole thing, And before I do begin, I want to say something to the people out here. In the next couple of days, you're gonna try to see a lot of people who are angry about the Dex cut, trying to persuade a lot of people to not buy the games. Here's what I gotta say about this: people, do what you feel right. Do not listen to these people, because what you will do, you will just take in how they feel and make yourself angrier. You gotta think rationally about your decision. Do you want to purchase the game? Do not take your opinions off somebody else's opinion. Alright? Because somebody may have a different opinion. Somebody may say some stuff that will go under your radar and you may miss, and then you end up messing up a game because you didn't think about the game yourself. So be advised to people like Thwip or Distant Kingdom or what's this, Silk Spectre, whatever his name is. Be aware of people like that, because they will say anything, bring up any kind of things, and try to this, and all their anger is coming off speculation of their own. So might as well just form your own opinion. That's just my opinion on this, and I'm about to give you my true and honest opinion about how I feel about the latest leaks, in the Dex cut, about how many Pokemon is in the game. Let's begin. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Dex cut and this leaked information is 400 total. 400 total. So we're missing about 490 something Pokemon. Yeah, that's how many Pokemon we're missing, because we only have 890 Pokemon now. And I'm not including forms. That's the total number of Pokemon. So we have 400 Pokemon in the Galar Dex, straight up. And to be honest with you, I'm not mad about the number. I'm not really mad about the number. Now, you might take that as I'm being a fanboy, I'm just defending Game Freak, but just hold on and listen to what the rest I got to say. I'm not mad about the number, because I think the number is reasonable. It's a reasonable number. 400 Pokemon is reasonable. However, the selection of choice of Pokemon, what they added, that's where I am kind of pissed at. That's where I'm kind of pissed at. That's where I'm kind of seeing my true feelings for the National Dex now. Now, I was okay with the National Dex cut all the way up to here. I was just thinking, as long as the choices are right, if the number is reasonable, then okay. They got only one thing of it right, and that's a reasonable number of Pokemon. But when some of the selections that they did make with the Pokemon, yeah. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. It doesn't have to be my favorites. It doesn't have to be my favorites for me to enjoy the game. I do think that when it comes to the gameplay of Pokemon, certain Pokemon do work with the I think some of the Pokemon do work with the gameplay, and then there's some Pokemon who are just there for numbers, or just there just to be, it's another addition to the decks. However, when it comes to when you do something like this, you got to be careful what Pokemon that you choose. Now, I'm not saying pick everybody's freaking favorites, because they will have nothing but Greninjas, Metagross, Staraptors, freaking all the legendaries, and all these other Pokemon on here, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. You have just those Pokemon, fan favorites forever. But, and to be honest with you, when it comes to fan favorites, you have an even lesser number of Pokemon. So I do like the best thing about this Dex is it not really Kanto focused, although the trailers may say another story. But the story is it's more Unova focused. Unova have the most Pokemon in this game, and you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. But there's some weird inclusions into the freaking Galar Dex. Like, for example, while I'm not mad about this Pokemon, I'm just mad. I'm just mad that they chose the wrong place to include this kind of Pokemon. Spoilers, because I'm about to spoil some of the stuff real hard. For example, Corsola. Corsola is in here, but it has a Galar form. I'm not going to tell you what the now, and what it's based on doesn't really fit the UK. I'm mad at Pokemon like Stoutland or like Lillipup. They got cut. I'm mad about those Pokemon got cut. Or I'm mad about how Charizard is the only starter besides the new starters that are in this game. You know, and there's some Pokemon in here who got Galar forms that don't need Galar forms because, well, there's only one Pokemon in here who got a Galar form who don't need a Galar form because they just had a Alolan form. Now on top of that, this also Pokemon got a Gigantamax form at that. Now I'm not talking about Pikachu either, so y'all can suggest know which Pokemon I'm talking about. There's other Pokemon that can use the buff. There's other Pokemon that can use the buff, can benefit from our Galar form, that fits the region better than some of these Pokemon. Now this is my take on this. Like, the selection with the Dex, that right there is angering me. And for God's sakes, why is Charizard the only starter that I can obtain in these games? Why? Because it's Leon's Ace? Leon's Ace could have been any other starter. No, it had to be Charizard. Now, why in the heck did it have to be Charizard? I would have been more better if it was just Kingdra. But Kindra's not in the game. Alright? And then you have the whole UK thing and everything. So you should have expected that the freaking Pokemon, some Pokemon from like Gen 6 should be in this Dex. But I digress. Some Pokemon got rightfully buffed, and then some Pokemon didn't make the Dex, and then there's some Pokemon who didn't deserve the buff. There's some Pokemon who didn't deserve to come to Galar, yet they put them in anyway. So that's just my whole takeaway with this whole thing. So my opinion with this whole thing is, I'm okay with the cut, I'm okay with the number, I'm just not okay with the selection. Does that make any sense to you? Does that make any sense to you? Now, does this persuade my decision on buying the game? What's the point? What's the point? I'm still going to buy the game anyway because I want to enjoy Galar. I've seen the new Pokemon already. They got leaked. There's still a story that I don't know nothing about. Yet, I still want to explore Galar. So I'm not going to let the rest of the Pokemon that didn't make it into Galar encourage me from not going to Galar. Because I still want to experience Galar. I do want to play with some of these nifty Pokemon. Now, these some Pokemon got some beastly designs and they're nice. And I do want to put them on my team. I want to try them out. And plus, all the new features that they're adding to make like competitive battle more easier and acceptable to casual players. I'm down with it. I'm down with it. But anywho, you form your own opinion. Y'all tell me, please like, subscribe, and just comment. I really want to hear y'all opinions on this whole National Dex thing. I think I may have the most sane outcome with it out of everybody in here, but my reasons are justified. Anywho, it's your boy Kahuna Silver. Sign up, and yes, I'm still going to buy the games. I got Sword pre-ordered. I did have the double pack pre-ordered, but money ain't cheap, and so are these games, not these games. So anywho, I'm out. Deuces.